Today we're going to be talking about new construction options in Wake Forest, so stick around.
All right, so we're talking about new construction in Wake Forest, and the reason we want to talk about new construction, because I know we just did a video on Cary new construction, but interest rates are close to 8%, and one of the ways,
8%,
yeah, right, that is true. They are 8%. So one thing that we found with high interest rates, one way to combat that is new construction. A lot of builders are offering incentives, are offering rate buy downs in order to move some of their inventory. And so we just think it's a really good time to highlight a lot of the new construction in the Triangle. And the area we're going to highlight today with 3 different neighborhoods is Wake Forest. Now, we're not going to talk about any of the incentives because those incentives change so quickly. Like by the time we're done filming today, they could be different tomorrow.
Right.
But we are going to talk about the neighborhoods where there's just an enormous amount of new construction and options for you to buy into.
Yeah, for sure. And like Zach mentioned, we're not going to mention the exact, incentives for each one, but for just an example, with interest rates being 8, some of these builders might be doing something where they can help get you down into the 6s or something like that. And that can be different by the time you come. And each developer and each builder is going to be totally different in what they're offering. But that's just kind of an example. So it can really save you a lot of money on your monthly payment.
Absolutely.
So the first neighborhood we're going to be talking about is Holding Village. So Holding Village is both very established and also very much still growing, just because it's a very large neighborhood, probably the biggest one we'll be talking about in today's video. So a lot of different sections to the neighborhood and a lot of amenities and things that are really beautiful.
Include this really beautiful lake.
Yeah,
I love it.
Lake is gorgeous. There is access to the Greenway Trail system that's accessible through the neighborhood, and then the neighborhood has its own little trails too, like the one that we're standing on right now. You have playground, pool, a lot of pocket parks kind of throughout, which is cool.
Yeah.
Average price point in Holding Village is about $515. Actually, that's the median. The average does pull in higher when you pull in. There is one Toll Brothers section of the neighborhood that's up into the millions, but that's not typical for the rest of the neighborhood. It's going to be more in the 4s and 5s. So you kind of see that. There's lots of options with townhomes, single family, all kinds of things going on in Holding Village. Apartments. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, you might even be able to see the apartment complex behind us. So a couple of the builders that are here, Garmin builds here, Tri-Point Homes builds here. Like Cindy said, Toll Brothers was building here. I believe they're
almost done.
Yeah, I think But so there's a couple options as far as builders go. But this neighborhood, like Cindy said, there are sections that are completely established, completely completed. You don't feel like there's new construction going on around you, because there's not. And then there's other sections, the ones where Garmin is building in, Tri-Point, where it's constant new construction options, which if you're looking for new construction in the Wake Forest area, this could be a great fit. As far as its location goes, super close to Wegmans, grocery store, super close to Torchy's Tacos, which we highlighted in another video of ours in Wake Forest. Yeah, I love it. You're still close to places like Target and Walmart, and it's just a very central location within the Wake Forest area, which is really nice.
Yeah, you can access it right off Highway 98, which is the main kind of corridor into Wake Forest from the Durham side and from getting off of the highway. So super convenient. Not that any of the locations today are terrible, but this is definitely the closest to the shopping.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely the most central.
Yeah. On the con side, it's the smallest lots that we're going to be talking about today as well, especially when you're looking at more affordable options within Holding Village. Some of these lots are less than 1/10 of an acre, so those are going to be...
We're talking about the new construction side.
The new construction side. A lot of the existing homes here do have larger lots, but the newer builds, the most affordable option is going to be the Garmin homes, and those are going to have a rear entry detached garage that really takes up the entire backyard. So you really don't have... There's not going to be room for a play set or anything like that. There's a little room, you can have a little seating area out there. Most homes do have a screen porch, which is nice. You can kind of still enjoy the outside amenities at the house, but you're not going to have a huge yard to put up a soccer field or something for your kids. Or a soccer net.
A soccer field. Most people don't have a yard to fit a soccer field.
Okay, the people know what I mean. The people know. So anyways, out of the 3, none of these are going to have huge lots today, but some of the ones in Holding Village are on the smaller side for sure. So next on our list is Meadow at Jones Dairy. This neighborhood is much newer in the construction phase.
It is.
Nothing's really complete here yet, but lots of opportunity left. It does have 2 different builders within the neighborhood, Dries Homes and H.H. Hunt, both really reputable builders in the area that do a lot of construction. So 2 good options with very different price points.
Yeah, exactly. So, and as far as location goes, so I know we said Holding Village is the closest, but this is literally like 6 minutes east of there. So all those places that we said Holding Village were close to, you add 6 minutes to your commute and you were there. So it's really, it's not far at all.
Yeah, it feels a little more like less commercial out here than when you're passing through Holding Village, but it's still really accessible to everything. It's not like you're like out in the middle of nowhere by any means whatsoever with these neighborhoods. So so with the price points, you know, Dries is going to have a bigger, not like luxury, but a little bit more of a high-end product, and those are going to be in the mid-5s. And then the H.H. Hunt homes, single family, are going to be in the 4s. Dries also is putting some townhomes out here that seem to be in the mid-3s, so pretty affordable.
Absolutely.
For new builds in the area for sure. So if you want new build and you're okay with having an attached home, like being in the mid-3s for a Dries home would be really nice.
Yeah, it would be.
This neighborhood's going to have a really cool amenity center, really nice pool and clubhouse and walking trails, so lots to come. Obviously, it's not here quite yet, but we saw on the drone like them digging out the pool, which was really cool. And we'll also add some like screen sharing of what the pool renderings are supposed to look like, but it looks like it's going to be a really nice neighborhood. Yeah,
absolutely. And it is connected to some more established neighborhoods as well. So if you love to like go on walks, you'll have a lot of different areas to walk. So it's really nice. All right, next up on the list is Rosedale. So this is a Lennar community. It's going to be a massive community. Right behind us, you can see the clubhouse is being built. Should be complete, I believe, sometime next year, if I remember correctly. But homes in this neighborhood average in the 5s. I know, again, we talked about how Holding Village was more convenient. This neighborhood, like, literally adds 10 minutes to that driving distance. So not far at all. But yeah, another great option.
For sure, for sure. And this is a lot of, everything in here is Lennar and single family right now. I think there are going to be some townhomes in the future. I don't know what those prices are at this point, but the single family averages are around the 5s. You're around like 2/10 of an acre in this neighborhood. So none of the ones we've looked at today are going to have like a giant yard, but it is a little more spacious.
You trade yard size for new construction.
Yeah, for sure. But there is, like Zach mentioned, really cool pool area back there. Looks like they're adding like a basketball court and a playground as well. So exciting to see what's going to come for that. But yeah, it's a great option as well. And all are pretty comparably priced. These 3 neighborhoods are pretty similar to one another for pricing. So
which is one of the beauties of, if you watched our video on new construction in Cary, one of the beauties of new construction in Wake Forest is you don't have that wide disparity of prices where you have townhomes in the 5s and single family homes in the 7 figures. You have single family homes in the 5s or below, which is really nice. Yeah,
for sure. Lots of good options. There are a lot of luxury new construction neighborhoods in Wake Forest as well, an overwhelmingly large amount of that also in Wake Forest. So if you're looking for more acreage and more of an estate home, Wake Forest is probably going to be one of your higher concentration areas in the triangle for that. We're not covering any of those in today's video, but there are a lot of options for that if it's something you're interested in.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you're looking to buy or sell, we would love to be your real estate resource of choice. I'm Zach. This is my beautiful wife, Cindy. You can reach us at the contact info below. If you found value to this video, make sure to subscribe and you can hit the like as well. But yeah, we'd love to hear from y'all. So
for sure. And be sure to tune in on Thursdays at 7 p.m. for live news in the area that we launched this month, so we'd love to have you there as well. And follow us on Instagram at the Honeycutt Realtors or find our website honeycutteam.com. We'd love to connect with you soon, and we'll see you next week.